Hello to my Taurus. Taurus, let's see what your week is going to look like as we are moving towards Uranus being stationed direct in your sign, right? So it's going to focus on the 11th house, which is all about community and family relationships. All right, let's go. Let's see what's in your cards. Today will be better than I expect. That's right, speak it into existence. Let's go. Let's pull an angel number. And let's go. Talking to you wherever Taurus is in your birth chart, not just your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, but wherever Taurus is in your birth chart. Wherever. Wherever. 999, fulfillment. So visualize what's next. The cycle you've been carrying out is reaching fulfillment. So you are at the finish line of your goals, and it's time to start leveling up to visualize some new ones. What can you do to tie up loose ends? Explore this question today in quiet reflection. So 999. So three things are ending. Three things are ending. So you have to decide if you want to be on the light side of 9 or on the dark side of 9. You have to decide. Let's go. Okay, let's get into it. Let's see what this week looked like for you. So like I said, this cycle closes out on the 28th. We have a new cycle on the 29th. And then on the 30th of January, Uranus is in your sign. So this is going to be part 2 of a video that you probably already saw on the 25th of January 2025. These readings are timeless, so you see it whenever you're supposed to. So three things are ending. And so in numerology, you can look up the number 9. You have to decide whether you are on the light side of the number 9, because it looks like you've been determined for three things to end, 3 areas of your life to end. You're going to have to decide if you're going to end up on the light or the dark side of 9. Something's going to happen really fast. Quick progression of something. So we have the 8 of Wands. Here we have the 10 of Swords. Yeah, we have the Moon card. We also have the 2 of Wands here. Something that you've been praying for. Somebody has been praying that something ends, like in terms of like somebody has been believing that they would end up being booked and busy. This is what's coming to light, that you would start thriving. So that could be something like maybe a drought ends. Maybe you've been believing in love. Maybe you've been believing, because again, I'm saying booked and busy. Maybe you've been thinking somebody would just move on from something, like that you can just move on, that a cycle would close out, that you can leave a lot of confusion behind, that you can start traveling again. Whatever it is, only you would know. Only you would know, right? That somebody would be free, that you could feel free. Being around shady energies or whatever, that there will be expansion. Yeah. So something you've been speaking into existence, something about expansion. So there we go. You're grateful that the past is behind you. So it's 3 situations that you're just grateful that the past is behind you. Right? There you go. That you're never returning back to the past. All right. So here we have the 10 of Cups here. The 10 of Cups here. So it looks like somebody has an innate spiritual understanding of something. Yeah. Have an innate spiritual understanding of something. Yeah. Yeah. And somebody now has an innate spiritual understanding of something that you did not know before, right? Yeah. Somebody did not know something before. But you have clarity now. Something you had clarity on now. So, somebody, something that I'm trying to see what's, because you like something has ended. Okay, what am I picking up on? Okay. What I'm picking up on, Taurus, is you. I feel like you are in a leadership position, because that wouldn't be surprising, but I feel like you are in a leadership position, and I feel like for some reason, and again, just take on if it resonates with you. Either you are in a leadership position or you're going to be in a leadership position. So if you're going to be in a leadership position, because I'm seeing a lot of opportunities headed your way, so congratulations in advance if that's the case. Or somebody that you work with that's in a leadership, this has a high level position or whatever, there's a high turnover rate. And it's like people kept telling you stuff about them, but you just did not believe it. Like it's something you just couldn't believe about them. But it's like one thing ended, like somebody quit. You was like, okay, I don't believe what they have to say. So that's something that's ended, right? So that would be the dark side of the number 9. Dark side of number 9 is like somebody who is egotistical and tyrannical. Oh yeah, they are narcissists, right? That's why they left, right? Then somebody else quit. Now you're the one that's the leader, right? You're the leadership. So this is somebody who works under you as a leader, right? But you weren't seeing that in them. You was in the dark about something they were doing. And so then here come the next person. Good person comes through. They quit. You were like, oh, that person is egotistical. They are narcissists. We're talking about the dark side of fire. They quit fast. Like they out of there. They gone, right? Here come a third person. Now you like, now wait one cotton picking minute. Or maybe not. Maybe that wasn't the best choice of words. Excuse me. That was not meant to be offensive to anybody, right? But you just said wait one freaking minute, right? Okay. So something started to like it's like something started to make some sense. It's like, okay, either it was like something about some energies where you just felt like, okay, all of these familiar spirits. I usually, like with familiar spirits, I'm just kind of like, well, they still don't know the full story. Even if it's family members, they don't really know the full story because people are constantly evolving. So it just depends. So you're gonna have to use your own judgment. You're at a crossroad right here. You're at a crossroad. In either case, Source is saying to you, you're closing out a cycle, because for you something has been confusing for you that you're not going back to. That's the end. You're like, okay, I'm not going back to it. It's just, it doesn't produce a whole lot of results. It's just been confusing. I just feel like somebody's gonna be like, you know what, I don't care at this point. Like I don't want to be bothered. Something for you has just brought you to a level of clarity. It's the divine masculine energy right here. I'm talking to men and women. You're like, at this point, you don't care. For real. You're like, I don't really care. I'm not revisiting something. Something you're just not revisiting. You're not revisiting something. You're just grateful that something is behind you. You're not revisiting something. Yeah, here's the 6 of Cups here. You're done. You're just saying you're just done. Okay, I may have to repeat some stuff because I think the camera went off. But when I'm talking about fulfillment here, something has come to light for you. Either somebody's about to be put in a leadership position or you're already a leader of an organization. And I feel like you've had some people working for you that have kept you in the dark about something. And because I'm seeing expansion on the horizon for you, and you're on the center stage and things are happening for you, and you feeling youthful and all of this stuff is happening again. Somebody could have gotten married. This is a Chariot card. And you could be at a crossroad right now trying to make some very important decisions and trying to add some structure to some things. And something has come to light for you. I feel like 3 people about to get fired. I can't say, I can't even say it any clearer than that. Because I'm seeing a lot of fire in the cards. I feel like this about to be some swift action that's taken. One energy in particular you're not talking to anymore. Another one, they on one foot is on a banana peel and the other one is in the grave, for real. Like somebody is about to, both these energies about to go. That's what I feel like looking at the cards here. Because somebody needs some help. Somebody needs somebody to pray for them. And what they did was prayed on, and they lied on somebody and prayed on the energy instead of helping somebody who needed some help. And you are done. You don't even want to be associated with these energies. That's what I'm saying right here. Somebody kept somebody in the dark. They believed something. They believed a lie that somebody told somebody. That's what this is. That's what this is right here. So when I say 999, the end, the end, the end. So you're going to have to decide what side of 9 you're going to be on. Somebody created some, caused a significant loss in somebody's money. And something is coming back to you. So there is there's a person who, like I said before, 3 energies did something behind your back without your knowledge. What I said in the previous video was, let me see if I can remember everything I said, was like, I feel like the way you're going to be structuring whoever's working for you, if you're a leader in an organization, is weekly meetings. And you want, like, because I'm taking this deals with the physical existence of things. You don't want somebody just to tell you stuff. You want physical something, like emails, text message. Like emails, paper, whatever. Like you want, because source is trying to tell you that you're thriving, and the leader, the type of leader, the stuff that worked for you in the past. This is where Uranus and Taurus, when we're talking about the 11th house, right, and dealing with community and dealing with friends, right? Somebody in the past has said, okay, well, you may have been like in a part of a community or friends or whatever, where people just kind of sort of, well, they just do it, it's their way or the highway. You like, if you're leading something, somebody has a high priestess in their life right now, a light high priestess in their life. Is like, these people gonna mess you all the way up. Just telling you just any old thing, and you just going by, just having these warm fireside chats with people, and they lying to you about something. You're gonna go from survival mode. You're gonna go from thriving to going back to survival mode. So you're grateful that something is behind you. A lot of your wishes are being fulfilled, but then something happened that you found out something happened behind your back with these 3 energies, and you're definitely not going back to these energies. Even though the love is deep with some energies, it's some one of them in particular, you're saying you would not, they cause you a significant dip in your money because of their actions. A significant dip in your money. And you worked really, really hard for it. Because all they could see was that it was just all about them. There is no I in team. They were saying they were part of your team and all this other stuff. Somebody said they was a part of your team. Yeah, somebody said they was a part of your team. Messed your money all the way up. And people, just like I said, were just impulsive. Like I said, jump to conclusions, everything. That's what I was talking about, how dangerous familiar spirits are, because they'll choose to believe what they want to believe. This is the I believe sign. And unfortunately, people will believe a lie over the truth. And so it's saying, you about to end some stuff. You get a pink slip. You get a pink slip. You get a pink slip. That's how you coming through. See this color pink on this card right here? That's the you come through like this. You get a pink slip. You get a pink slip. You get a pink slip. It's gonna be some people that's gonna say, "Well, I mean, I don't understand." Because while you were trying to dream big, some energies were sacrificing you. And you're saying, your ancestors made way too many sacrifices for people to be sacrificing you. Yeah, somebody needed some help. And these energies just doing the most. And these three energies, they ended something. They ended something. You know, like I said, tyrannical and just egotisticals. Heads bigger than the water towers outside. So anyway, let's go ahead and close this out. But yeah, so either somebody's about to be promoted or you're already promoted. But the source is saying there's a lot of expansion. You've been expecting a lot of expansion on the horizon. Somebody's been feeling good. I don't know. Like I said, somebody could be either married to a high priestess. And again, high priestess could be a man or a woman, right? We're talking about intuition. It's not just women's intuition. Men and women have intuition. So it doesn't matter whether you're a man or woman. Everybody has intuition. So you could be a woman that's married to a man who is really tapped into his intuition. So that could be that too, right? Or about to be married to somebody. So married in business and or in love, you know. But whatever it is, here we have courage. Let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. Don't let pride get in your way. Yeah. Well, you don't have a choice because these three energies will, burn your business to the ground for real. That's why you got so much fire here. You can sit down and have a warm fireside chat if you want to. But if you're like running a department or whatever, these energies, they did something behind your back that you're not even aware of, and when it comes down, if like let's say for instance you're head of a department or whatever, and they did something behind your back, then somebody's gonna hold you accountable for it. And you're sitting there like, I had no idea, so and so. But hold on, you're the manager, right? Aren't you the one that's in charge? And you don't know what your employees are doing? Like, you don't have a handle on this? Well, I mean, I thought they would have told me. Now you scrambling, trying to have a meeting at the last minute. So. Let's see. So journal. You can already start journaling a lot. You can already start journaling a lot because it's pulling your high priestess out. It's not half of a person. You're already looking for the physical existence of things, but you're with someone who is very much tapped into their high priestess gifts. And so you are now saying, okay, when you believe something, you're going to ask source to show you the physical evidence of something where you're going to start journaling, right? You're going to get off the fence of overthinking something and saying, okay, I'm not going to let my pride get in the way. I just want to see, what's whatever. So that's what source is trying to tell you. That's what I have for you. So like I said, if somebody is about to be promoted into a leadership position, congratulations in advance. If you're already there, there's three energies that did something behind your back to sacrifice, something that you built. And I don't want to be able to fly on the wall for what's about to be said. But anyway, that's what I have for you. All right, bye. Hello to my Scorpios. Scorpios, we're coming to the end of a cycle. All right, this cycle ends on the 28th of January. We start a new one on the 29th of January. And then Uranus goes station direct on the 30th of January. It'll be station direct in Taurus, right? And so the 11th house would be of significance. The 11th house rules friendships and your community. So if you have pulled your birth chart and you know exactly, what you're willing to put into your relationships, then you should be expecting the same in return. And by that same token, if people are telling you what they're expecting from you, then vice versa, right? Let's get into it. Let's see. Start packing your new home. Your new dream home is loading. So somebody will be moving into their dream home. Yay! All right, let's get into it. So let's see what your number is. Somebody has been dreaming of a dream home. All right. Let's get into it. Oh, if I can get these cards shuffled. So I'm talking to you wherever Scorpio is in your birth chart. Not just your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, but wherever Scorpio is in your birth chart, right? So I think a lot of times people watch readings and they just assume it's just your sun sign. No, it is wherever Scorpio is in your birth chart. So tap in. Financial balance. So check your habits. This is a wake-up call from your angel. The flow of money reflects the flow of energy. So your angels want you to feel secure and balanced in your state of mind, and your finances contribute to that. So take time today to get real about what is coming into and going out of your bank account. So make any organizational changes you can to improve the flow of funds, right? So some things have come to light, and for everybody. And that is, we had a full wolf moon in Cancer. And Cancer, like you, is a water sign. So pretty much everybody's creativity doubled around that full wolf moon. And so that gave everybody opportunity to double whatever you're trying to create for yourself. That was a real opportunity for somebody to create something, for themselves. Somebody may have applied for a home loan. Somebody may have, applied for a new job. Something you may have done that may have come through for you. Somebody may have started their financial investing. So some people use that time to create something that may be paying off now for you, while other people may have use that time to create chaos, confusion, and drama. So, decide what you want to create, right? So let's get into it. Let's get right into it. Let's get into it. Let's go. Tower. So that's Mars. So you're having a total recall of something. You're having a total recall of something. So through your nightmares. So a conversation you may have had through some nightmares that you had, right? Right. But something brought you to a level of emotional intelligence about something having to do with money, like what people will do for money. And some people will do anything for money, literally anything. So somebody is waking up to something. Something is just waking you up. Like somebody may have said something to you. It's just like what they would do for money. Something having to do for money and material possessions. Somebody is just now, like when I say total recall, somebody may have told you something that they're into as far as money is concerned, and what they will do for money. And you're just now waking up to something. It could have been something as far back. This is somebody that you love, right? You're just now like snapping out of a trance. Sometimes you have to get away from everything. Like somebody is just like waking up. So with the Tower card, usually people say, "Oh my God, I'm having a Tower moment," right? This could be a conversation that you may have had with a sibling, because I'm looking at the number 6 here, because like there's always signs and numbers. This could be somebody that you had like a sibling, or somebody that you shared a womb with. It could have been a parent. It could have been a child, like an adult child or something. Somebody said something they were into. You're having some kind of a this number 3 looks like lips when you turn it to the side, right? But this zero would be like if you add zero behind a number, it is it like adds to the value of the number, right? So in front of it, it takes away the value of something. So it's like, you know, like humiliate somebody. It was like almost humiliate someone and their child. So that six looks like a rounded back with a bulging belly, like a humiliate somebody's parents or humiliate somebody, something like taking away from someone's value, like having a conversation about taking away from someone's value. Somebody's starting to like really kind of wake up to something, right? So somebody has a very impulsive there's an Aries that has a very impulsive kind of behavior. It's like it's their way or the highway, right? Yeah. Well, they assassinate people's character when they walk away. It's something about you're starting to remember some stuff through some past nightmares. That the stuff that they talk about that they do behind people's backs, right? When people think, okay, everything has moved on, your people have like moved on with their lives, and they do stuff behind people's backs, like to use people as pawns in people's games. It's something you're starting to wake up to. So page energy is a youthful like energy, but it's like somebody's about to feel like they have a whole new lease on life. Yeah, somebody's about to feel like they have a whole new lease on life. A message is going to come through about somebody feeling like they have a whole new lease on life. Because I feel like now you have enough information where somebody may have jumped to conclusions about something. Here we have the... because at first somebody assumed that people were running away from something. And I keep saying this about the card, but it's not running away from the night of... this is like a person staying focused, like laser focused. Remember... Cancer symbol is a crab, right? So we're talking about going back into a crab shell, going back into hermit mode, going through a molting process to process emotions, right? To create, going back into like to create, right? Remember I was saying everybody's creativity doubled during this particular this full moon. This one we had on the 13th, this full moon, right? So 5, 4, 7. So now somebody's getting off of their, somebody is getting off the fence of overthinking something at this point. Like somebody's like, okay, oh my God, I don't even know why something didn't click before. That's somebody's brains is like, okay, I don't even know why I didn't think of something before. Like somebody's not running away from something. Somebody moved on. Somebody just moved on, you know, just to get some rest. That's what the Knight and the 5 is like. The 4 of Swords is like somebody just moved on to get some rest. And somebody's still holding on to something because it's their way or the highway. Yeah, so 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so something is going to be real quick. I'm going to swift action is going to be taken here. This energy is pretty shady. Yeah, this energy was like, this young person was like a fish out of water around this energy. This master manipulator, this shark, this energy was like a fish out of water around this energy. So you're breaking some kind of a karmic cycle. You're breaking away from somebody because you're saying your head and heart are no longer at war with each other. You're not operating in fear. So you're taking some kind of swift action. You're taking some kind of swift action now. You're finally snapping out of something and you're waking up. You're coming out of a nightmare. Waking up, you start to remember some stuff, right? And so... Because this energy has a pretty obsessive personality. And that's what's hidden in the Tower. That's why when you hear people say, oh my God, I'm having a Tower moment, because it's an obsession and hidden in the Tower. Somebody is obsessed with just like ruining somebody. Like the average person, when they move on, they like, okay, whatever, let source hand, like, just move on, right? People leave jobs, they move on. People leave relationships, they move on. Then you got some people who act like a whatever, and they just obsessed, right? So source is saying somebody is there's two energies who are obsessed. Three energies. It's actually three. Who is obsessed with humiliating somebody. So it's almost like it wasn't enough that somebody annihilated somebody's character, like I mean, not annihilate, but assassinated somebody's character, creating nightmares in people's life. That wasn't enough. Something else wasn't enough. It wasn't enough that people was doing all kinds of stuff. Page energy is youthful energy, so it could be younger energies involved. So that's not enough. Someone enough that somebody walked away or moved on, transition, something just wasn't enough. This you talking about some obsessed, crazy, like so yeah, your head and heart are not at war with each other. Yeah, so you're sitting on your throne carefully, just vetting your thoughts with your sword out. Because somebody has been lying behind these two people's backs. Like getting a bunch of stuff stirred up, getting a bunch of stuff started. 7, 8, 9. No, 8, 9, 10. Bullying some people. Bullying these two, right? Watchdogs, all of this other stuff. Like spending a whole lot of time watching people, watching these two. Spending a whole lot of time and money watching these energies, right? Right. Spend a whole lot of your money watching energies, right? Limiting your money and your prosperity, watching these energies, obsessed. Your money, right? Talking about somebody working, not wasting your money. Trying to be financially independent off your money. You know what? You know what they call that in companies? Stealing. So, this is Ace of Wands here. Yeah, so you have an idea. That's called stealing. Because they don't have a timesheet. They can't account for the time. Eight, 9. So it's something you're not going back to, because these energies are lying. They've been lying. They just obsessed. And they stealing from you. So let's see. 8, 9, 10. It is very toxic. Very toxic. The source is trying to tell you to be a little bit more conservative with your time, though. They're just trying to teach you how to be a little bit more conservative with your time, because You're trying to grow your abundance and your prosperity. And some energies are working on their own. They're working on their own personal agenda. Because somebody jumped into some energies jump to some conclusions about something without having a full anything, but somebody's stealing from you or your time. So let me see if I can make this clear to somebody in like whatever industry you're in. It doesn't even really matter what industry you're in. Everybody has a budget, or should, and you pay people for whatever time they work, right? So you get audited for whatever time, whatever. So you say you pay this amount for this length of time that was worked for these hours or whatever. These energies can't account for that because they're not doing anything except stealing. And you're not asking questions because they're obsessed with something. They're obsessed with some energies here of bullying, some energies, causing some kind of injustice. That's what they're saying right here. Jumping to conclusions, too proud to say, oops, made a mistake. Jump to conclusions, was impulsive. And so now somebody needs saving. 8, 9, 10, 9. So your wishes will be fulfilled when you learn how to save yourself. You learn how to save yourself. Hopefully this reading has been helpful for you. 8. Yeah, you'll save yourself a lot of time and money. Yeah, by being more conservative with your time. I see you being more conservative with your time. You're about to cut ties with some people. You're about to cut ties with some people quick. Because they're the reason. They've been calling you some nightmares. So luck is on your side. They're about to cause you all kinds of problems that you won't even see coming. Child, what in the world? What in the world? So look for fairies. Energy's telling you some kind of a fairy tale. Next thing you know, you in a nightmare. So when you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. You're going to source for guidance. That is what I have for you. The source is trying to help somebody to grow their abundance and their prosperity, and some people have just been making some money off of you because somebody has not been more conservative with their time. You're just listening to some energies who are obsessed. They're obsessed with money. Obsessed with bullying people and causing injustice. Vain, vengeful, green with envy. And so it looks like when some energies feel like, okay, things are just coming too easy for you. And that's what you have in common with somebody. It's like something comes too easy for you. Okay, let's create some lies. Let's create something. Let's create a nightmare. That's what I have for you. Hopefully this has been helpful for you. So you close out this cycle. Close out the cycle in love. Move on. And you have another video that's coming too. All right. Bye.